Okay, on this exciting high-speed train to Detroit from Chicago, the Amtrak, it's going to be jostling a bit, so that's the way it is. I want to talk about one of the things I do. I teach classes. I think by now you know, and if you just stumbled across this, of course you don't, in a thing I call self-actualization learning technologies. And about 23 years ago, I did my first class, and in the course of a conversation, one of the things I kind of stumbled across was that I wanted to get married. I was 33 or 34, had not considered getting married, and now I am. I've been married for 23 years. But in my second self-actualization class, it was run by my mentor, Martin Sage. He had two partners of whom I had known for years. I'd studied with John and his wife, Deborah, for years. And after the class, I went to Deborah and I said, "Hey, would you find me a wife?" Mainly, I've been dating and was not really finding anybody that I thought was a marriageable material, and that's probably what they were thinking about me. But Deborah said, "Yeah, sure, I'll find your wife." And so a few months later, let me think, February, so 2 months later or so, I was in Hawaii at a business training and a body awareness training with Feldenkrais yoga, and then this 6-day business training. And Deborah came up to me and she said, "What do you think of Nicole?" And I said, "Oh, hubba hubba, she's beautiful, but she seems cold." And Deborah said, "Well, she's Swiss, she'll get over it." And so I asked Nicole out on a date, and she said no. And it was a time thing because we had classes every night. I mean, she's Swiss and they use that time thing a lot. But oddly enough, synchronistically enough, that afternoon, the people running the course, Martin and them, said, "We need to take tomorrow night off, so you guys are free to do what you want to do." And so everybody's saying, "Well, let's go to Mama's Fish House," which is one of the local things on Maui. And I said to Nicole, I said, "Well, if it's a time thing, that doesn't work anymore." And she said, "Okay, well, let's go out." And so everybody in the group was just talking about how they were going to get together. We are all going to go, and I'm kind of avoiding the conversation because I know I'm heading across the island with Nicole. But we headed across to Lahaina, and the rest is, as they say, kids. But I tell people I have an arranged marriage. I went to a woman that I trusted and trusted and asked her if she would find me a wife. And she said yes. And she found Nicole, and Nicole is not somebody I would pick on my own. She has 3 degrees, speaks 5 languages, has raised 6 magnificent kids, which I'm fairly sure I'm the father of. She claims that I am. They look somewhat like me, except the really beautiful ones, of course, and they look a lot like Nicole. But that's I'll go on about this a little bit more in another video.